Welcome back, everybody. We are back on the Skyblock. We are not quite finished upgrading and crafting everything we need for the chess pieces, but getting a little sick and tired of running out of gold. So I've come up with a machine idea, and we're gonna implement that now. It's obviously going to work, not because it's like, oh yeah, duh. It's more just like, okay, in concept on paper it works. So I don't really need to worry that much about it. Then let me just double check what this guy needs. I need the cyclical reprocessing unit. Okay. Okay. So we need 4 of those. Perfect. And then I'll probably need, what is that called? I think it's an augment. No. What is that called? Components. Okay. Okay, we don't have it. That's fine. It doesn't have to be stellar tier. Just has to be probably Enderium tier for it to get what I need. You could probably go to Melodic. Dragon Steel. Let's say Dragon Steel. Okay, let's work through the crafting of that. So I need 4 of them. So we don't have the Ancient Dust. And it's just a duplicator. Interesting. Dragon Head. Got some Dragon Heads. Good. We do have some of the Dragon Steel, so maybe we definitely can go to Dragon Steel tier, but we need a Resonant Capacitor, which needs more Lumium, which needs Electrum. Piece by piece by piece, we will get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that's for that. We are missing the Electrum, so let's just throw that together. Should be enough. Signalum, we need 8. Okay, a little bit more Signalum. Okay, a couple of fire charges. Okay, I made one too many, whatever. And hopefully that's enough. Okay. Then we gotta do the resonant ender, so we need lumium, and then that's perfect. We actually made enough last time. Okay, resonant tier. Still need the ancient dust. We still need the dragon heads, so we still need to pulverize that. So what? I can start setting it up while this is pulverizing. Is it going the pulverizer? Yeah, pulverizer. There.
So what are you doing right now?
Right now, I am making a like quadruple um phytogenic insulator machine so that the thing can just be constantly generating its gold into a drawer. So I'm gonna need a couple of building blocks. Just dirt for now. So right, basically we're gonna go like this and like that. I'm gonna put a drawer here. That's gonna house gold essence. And then we're gonna have the Fidos piping in like that. They all need to be configured to release from the back. You see what I'm doing?
No. I
Oh,
was
okay.
testing power stair and it's pretty shit.
My bad. The back part will be orange.
Power stair only works while you're shifting.
What does?
Power stair, the ability bottle, it only works while you shift, and it only works at like a 2-block range.
That's, I mean, not terrible.
It's terrible for what I was hoping to use it for.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and just take that away because it's not even worth having. All right, so let's see what you're doing. Let's see. Hydrogen insulators, yes, yes, I see. I assume you're gonna vacuum hop and.
No vacuum hop. Don't need to do that.
Oh no, wait, yeah, duh.
This is
You're gonna
just its own
harvesting these.
machine.
Yeah.
So each of these needs one of that.
So I was thinking, why aren't we using a fertilizer system?
Because it's not really necessary. I mean, we can, but like at this point, the farm that I'm making right now, the generator here is not at all connected to the plants down below.
Yeah, I know.
So like there's no need for those plants anymore if we just have a bunch of this exact machine set up in the exact same square footage, you know?
Let me rephrase because I believe you are misunderstanding. Why are we not using fertilizer in the phytogenic insulator?
Um, because we don't have to.
It would give a faster process and therefore a greater output.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that's a little bit harder to infinitely generate.
Uh, I mean, the weakest one would be bone meal, but that is a really easy infinite generation.
We kind of have it already, actually.
Yeah. Then the next stage is up. I was looking at the next stages up. I think appetite. I mean, that one's the best, but the hardest generation. It would require us doing like an infinite sieve, um, which is probably pretty doable.
Yeah.
Appetite. Appetite. Let's see. You could also like there's seeds for appetite, but I feel like that would kind of defeat the purpose.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's see here. No, not compost. God damn it. Appetite dust is used for phyto grow, and so you would need some form of sand, some form of niter, and then appetite dust is the simplest.
We actually have a
You could
gang of
have,
appetite, I think.
yeah, but that will eventually probably quickly
No, we
run
don't.
out.
Never mind.
Oh, we don't.
I may
You
have
could.
used it. I think I used it.
We also might not have had much to begin with because I'm sure we were like, yeah, fuck this thing, we don't need it.
Probably. Sounds like
Um,
us.
but yeah, so like appetite is. I can also compact it with. Oh, that's. Hold on. Hold the phone here. Okay, I have an easy appetite generation.
Okay.
It'll take a little bit of effort, but you can turn bones into appetite
That's
at about a
great.
50% rate.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's using alchemistry.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm here for it.
Yeah, because they're basically the same thing, chemically speaking. And so using dissolver, you could take bones or any form of bone. You could do like wither skeleton skulls if we wanted to. And turn it into the chemical, and then you can use the compactor to turn the chemical into the appetite. And bones are EMCable, so we could do like your power flower or whatever
Oh
and
yeah.
just never run out ever.
Well, that's good to know.
And then all we would need is niter or potassium nitrate dust,
We should have
which
some niter. Not a lot, but we should have some.
how hard is it to get potassium nitrate? Oh, easy. I think. Yeah, easy. Potassium nitrate, super easy. Because it's gunpowder.
Okay.
So we could literally make infinite Phyto grow. I think I might actually start working on that setup.
Fuck
More
it.
so because I want to.
I mean, why not? You know, why not?
Right? Okay.
Yeah, why not at all, dude?
Yeah. Okay, so step by step, what I need is we also need it to be the appetite dust, which just requires a pulverizer of some variety. So I'd make that.
I need my pipe wrench.
At thermal. We have the upgrades for thermal.
Hmm?
How do you upgrade thermal expansion machines again? Wasn't it like really annoying?
Components. It's a thing called components, and it's like it's a crafted item.
Yeah. Component. Mm, I am just ignorant or blind or something. If I search up component, maybe.
On the right. Oops.
Um,
And
melodic integral components, stellar.
so yeah, those are the ones.
They just need the 12 times, I guess.
You don't need the 12 times. I go up to Draconic and it's good enough. But you could probably, I mean, are you using Phytos or what machines are you using? Because there's certain ones that are way faster than others, and you don't need to worry about going that far.
I just need to pulverize appetite, basically.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about that. Just go up to Enderium and you'll be more than fast enough. It's not like instantaneous, but it's swift.
So you said Enderium, then. Okay.
We don't have a heck of a lot of, but it's also not horrible
Is
for
that,
us to. But
I assume that's the resonant integral one.
pardon me, yes,
Yeah,
Enderium is the material used to make it. Resonant is the tier.
thank you.
And I think I need more of these. I hate crafting these fucking things.
All right.
Well,
I
I
also
don't know, so I don't care.
need. In fact, I actually don't because I already have the setup over here.
So, one, add whitelist. Cool, that's all I actually need.
All right. So I'm just going to.
Oh no, because I want to save the. Don't need that. We have so much fertilized essence, my dude. It's kind of crazy. You get that. You get that. Did I do both of these already? Yep. And yep, there we go. You, yes, you got gold essence. You got gold essence. You got nothing, gold essence. And that should be exactly what I need. Okay, I'll also avoid the extras. 1.8, sorry, 18.9 million. I think we don't need that much.
Probably not.
Honestly, just one
Okay.
diamond tier upgrade gives us 49.2 thousand storage. I think that's okay. 786, 1.2 mil. Now, well, yeah, that should be enough. So these guys get that.
All right. So we'll probably. put this like
Made a mistake.
here. All right. So for this system to work, and in fact, actually, this is probably going to be a little bit more complicated than. Okay, let's just do like that. So this will probably need to be a multi-step. This is almost entirely unnecessary. Like, it will help in the long run. This is probably something I could do off hours, but it's mildly fun.
Yeah, I mean, machine
So,
designing is part of the fun, you know, of
yeah.
doing anything like this. Okay, and we're live. You know what I could do? Oh, I could add the seed reprocessor right there and just have it do the same thing. Oh man.
Hmm.
I can make this machine perfectly self-sustaining. It is already self-sustaining, but it's got waste that will eventually fill up, but I can add a waste processing. Okay. Okay. How expensive is the seed reprocessor?
So, step one is to take a
Not expensive
dissolver.
at all.
I might need more than one of these, but we'll figure this out for now. All right. Dissolver. From that dissolver, we will take an energy condenser.
Here. Here.
Yeah. Okay.
Oops.
So,
Here and here. We want blue. Sorry, orange on the left as well. And then orange on the right for you.
we'll possibly need these.
You, orange on the left. And for you, orange on the right. Okay, then I need 4 more of those diamond tier upgrades.
So from the or into the dissolver, from an energy condenser, what gives me the best possible output of silicon dioxide?
Probably silicon seeds.
Quite possibly. I imagine silicon would just be a 1-to-1, but the problem is whether or not I can just create silicon.
Yeah.
Because if it's not the best, the next best is probably cobblestone, because that's just a pure infinite system.
Yeah.
Uh, Amethyst is also an option. It's not as easy to generate, though. Quartz is an option, but again, not easy to generate. Though it does produce a significant amount of it.
I think it's a monster.
Flint. Flint is also not bad. Wait, what? Oh, winner, hands down. Okay, cool. That is just a 1-to-1, and it's EMCable.
Very nice.
Glass. Glass is a 1-to-1 silicon.
Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Is it ticking up? It's ticking up. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. All right, so we'll EMC glass into a dissolver to get silicon. We use the silicon to make. What was I making? Wait. Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. I'm using it to make sand. It's a weird roundabout way, but sand is not ENCable, which is why I have to do this.
Hmm. That is strange.
Yeah. It's like, hey, put sand. Yeah, we can do that one. All right, so now we make a compactor. So we take an ENC condenser or energy condenser, put it into a dissolver to get silicon. We take the silicon, throw it into a compactor. I also need my wrench. Where's my wrench? There's my wrench. So draw from here, put in a thing, get rid of that. We'll add a whitelist and add the whitelist to be silicon. Very good. Oops.
Not pulling the seed. It is specifically asked to.
All right, so it will only pull silicon dioxide. Then from here, oh wait, no, sorry, that is incorrect. In fact, I'll just take that. Add glass. Add glass. Okay, so that one will only take glass. This one only takes silicon dioxide. Puts it into here. Let's grab
Oh,
sand
that's why.
and lock that recipe. So now we'll only ever create sand. And from the sand, we need to.
No, that's why.
What's the auto crafting machine called?
I think it's just crafter. Yeah, thermal series. Or sorry,
Crafter
sequential
theory.
fabricator is the machine, but there's another one called the crafter from Ender.io.
There's also a crafter from RF Tools. Would that work?
Why would you go for any of the ones that we don't know? We have two that we know.
Because this one's in the computer.
What? Okay, I don't know.
All right. Crafter from Ender.io. So which one would you recommend?
The crafter, it lets you store the recipe instead of having to like, it doesn't have a buffer of storage, so when you put the recipe in, you don't have to supply the supplies before it like starts adding. It's weird. It
So what is the machine called? Because you called one of them a crafter, but then said another word. Then you said there was
sequential
another crafter.
fabricator.
Okay.
If you're infinitely generating like you are, it can
Yeah.
fill up and not process. The crafter cannot fill up because it doesn't have storage, so it will only fill the recipe that it asks or that it's asked to craft, and then craft that.
Okay.
So it's
Sequential
better.
fabricator.
Yeah, definitely. No, 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 no. Use the crafter. Ender IO
Okay. So
crafter.
Ender.io crafter. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Apologies. All right. It just needs this and that. Okay. So this will probably go like there.
Prosperity shards. Oh my god. Enough. I don't like the prosperity shards. Ugh. That's like the most annoying one. Let me make this shit again.
I'm gonna take that. All right. So I now need to give power. All right. And how do I give it the recipe? Do I just
You just plug in
put
the
the
items. Like,
okay?
yeah, put them in the crafting recipe.
Okay, cool. So I need to craft Fido. Um,
I don't know if it has to be manual, but that's how I did it.
So that's
Need this to function.
the last one is potassium nitrate
Wait,
dust.
four. I think four. But it's not pulling. It's supposed to pull. Everything else is pulling. Bro, this item pipe is pissing me off. It's not transfer.
All right, so I need another compactor. Should probably make a couple of these because I imagine I'm gonna need a few.
Does it have to go up? Is that what it has to be? Does it have to go to the top? It does have to go to the top. That's a little bit lame. I don't think I have any more faces to output with. Oh, well, I guess I can do that and do that for input. No, let's be there. And then as long as this one, oh God, this is so, oh man, I'm so close to being peak efficiency. Okay. Oh, wait, I guess that doesn't matter because I can do that and then yeah, you can connect there, that's fine. This can connect there, that's fine. But it can also connect there.
Okay. Last thing I need is
It's
the
pulling, right?
right.
Just to make it aesthetically pleasing. Now it's pulling.
So
So
that
I put a
comes from
seed in
the
there.
pulverizer,
Processes.
which comes from compacting that.
And that pulls over there. Okay. That works.
Which I get from a builder meal. So I might actually need a second pulverizer.
Well,
Just second energy condenser.
there we go. It is a monster, but it is 100% self-sustaining. You should come see this thing, Corey.
I will. Give me 1 sec. All right, coming over. Not nearly as much of a monster as I thought it would be.
It's just like disgusting. It's so
Yeah.
much pipe work, but it's perfectly self-sufficient, right? So the sink provides water, the flux point underneath provides power. Phytogenics produce three different items. They produce magical fertilizer, which gets trashed because we have way more than enough of it. And then they also produce extra seeds, which then go into the seed reprocessor. And the seed reprocessor and the photogenic insulators both produce gold essence, which then gets shoved into the oak drawer over there.
Yeah. Very cool.
We're generating about 1 per second. We're already at about 1,000 right that second that I just said it when we hit 1,000. There you
It's
go.
yeah, it's about a little more than 1 per second, I think. But yeah, very cool. All right. So
Now we got a shitload of gold.
I need another dissolver as well. I need
So
two
now
of
the fun
those.
part is trying to figure out how to hook that drawer up to an auto crafter, and then get that auto crafting gold, and then auto inputting into the computer, which I can do, but it'll need a complete redesign.
Mm.
Okay, so now we got to get back to crafting the chess pieces. uh, the chess pieces themselves are crafted, but I need more of the items to give them power storage and then to give us the ability to store power. So we needed this guy, and to get that guy, we need this guy. But to get that guy, we need. Oh, geez, that's a lot of nether stars. Okay.
Time to make the system again.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. The worst part about the nether stars ones is that it also does require to be crafted to actually get you a nether star.
Mm.
But yeah, I could just make this again for the nether star seeds. Do we have?
That
Yeah, we have
was
more than enough.
that was a joke. It did not actually.
Oh no, we need it. We like legitimately need it. But no, I'll just generate. Whoa! Did you just do something?
No.
I just got like a humongous lag spike.
Yeah, your audio like got choppy a little bit.
Oof, that was crazy.
So now I need a bone.
That was actually insane. I wonder what that was.
Couldn't tell you.
Uh,
All
yeah, I
right.
got no
So
idea. All
so
right.
this system
Let's see.
should only extract
Right, this guy.
bones.
Man, those grinders are. Oof. I didn't realize they push log entries into the server every time they activate, which is quite
Mm.
frequently. I may have to replace those at some point. Uh, okay, so for these guys, I'm gonna say 3. I'm gonna say we need 3 because we also need the um draconic upgrade.
You're
Draconic storage
the
upgrade.
power
Huh?
flower over here.
What about it?
It generates energy and it's kind of like stuck right now. Does it need like light to generate, or is it just generate?
It does need
Like what?
light, but the glowstone there is what provides that light, so that should be fine.
Okay.
As long as
How
you
hard would
include.
it?
Go ahead.
How hard would it be to like either move this or just make another one?
It's actually not terribly difficult, but you have to have it in the same orientation, and don't forget the black ones on the inside, the antimatter relays that are on the inside too.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I'm asking how bad it is because
It's not
that would
terrible.
effectively that would effectively be our infinite power. Unless I guess actually I could just use cobblestone. I guess
So the energy
I could infinitely generate
collector.
cobblestone.
Energy collector is 1 diamond block, and there's like 12 of them there, so you need 12 diamond blocks for that. And then the other one on the inside, you need there's like 5. The antimatter relay is another diamond block. So you probably need like call it 30 just to be on the safe side because there's a lot of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, maybe not 40. 14, 20. 20 should get you there because it looks like there's only 19 things that need diamond blocks. So 19 diamond blocks exactly, and you'll be fine.
Okay, I'll maybe do that in like off hours or something then, because Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna grab a little bit of that gunpowder just to test this right now.
Generate some other stars just to be on the safe side.
I'll just chuck that in there. And chuck that in there.
Hopefully that's a good amount.
You're generating. It's probably not going to be the quickest system, but it will be infinite.
As long as it's infinite, you know.
Yeah.
Ticking while we're playing, then we're good.
Okay, so I've got the bone meal generating, which is actually a component, so I should have that maybe switch this around a little. Which makes more sense now to think about it. All right, crafter in the middle. Kept the recipe, beautiful, good. Then this pulverizer over here.
Need 3 of these at least. Thinking 3 of pops with 6. 6 times that. It's not terrible.
Right,
Let's just get to it. Okay, so that's just crafting.
So now I need to compact that.
6
Actually,
these. Need these. So
no, this shouldn't be here then. I think about it. This should be. You? Yes.
oh man,
Okay.
we're out of draconium too. God damn it. Let's get some draconium.
In order to make appetite, the quickest way to get this is to dissolve bones.
Yeah, we really just need to automate the entire garden, which is just going to take time and time and time, you know?
Yeah.
Make that machine for it, and then figure out how to get the... It would basically just need to be redesigned so that another face is free, which I think can be done by moving the water system up a little bit, because that one doesn't need to be in that position. That's just for efficiency. So we move that up a little bit, put a pipe there, and then put a crafter, and then have that crafter output to like a storage and a different drawer. Or no, we could just replace the drawer entirely and not store the essence, and instead replace the drawer with the crafter, because that's already got a power to that block, and then have the crafter output to a drawer. And all that would take is moving the sink up 1 block and then replacing the drawer. Yeah, okay. Not hard. I'm going to assume you understood that.
I wasn't really paying attention. I was dealing with my thing.
Yep. No worries.
Apologies.
No. Don't worry.
That's mid. It's whitelisted. Okay, so it should only do that. Okay, so now I take the hydroxylapatite,
6. Good.
which should be compacted into apatite.
Well,
We take our compactor, move that here, and oh, good, that's already easily searchable. It's like one of the first things. Cool. So now we take pipe, and I need an advanced filter.
6. Yeah, like a stack of change.
Which I then shift
Missing with
over.
These. So I need 4 more.
So beautiful. So now we take the apatite,
Yep.
pulverize the apatite.
Yep.
Wrong fucking pulverizer. this pulverizer. Yep, there we go. All right, so now we
That's 4 per, so I need 8 more. Okay.
this input from here. I need another one of these advanced filters. There we go. Probably don't need it, but like, why not?
They help. They help a lot.
Yeah. Take one of these appetites, add it to the filter just in case. So now we're grinding the appetite.
Okay, so
Power.
1 for personal storage, 1 for personal storage, and then 2 for upgrading our stuff.
Now we want to export from there. Cool. So it has it has an infinite supply of that. I'm going to need another one of these advanced filters. So then we draw from here. It's a little bit of a long episode, but
Oh, whatever. We'll be fine. Okay. No shield module installed. Okay, yeah, that's a problem.
uh,
We'll need that shield module in order to have a shield.
right. Where was I getting the potassium?
Okay. We will
Potassium
um
nitrate
we'll
dissolve.
get you guys on the very next episode of Skyblock. Got a little bit more crafting to do, but we're slowly making our way. Slowly making our way to having a good amount of yummies. All right. Catch y'all on the next episode. Later.
Later.